Hey guys, this is Tom with draftmagic.com, and I made some changes here to the list. After playing 7 rounds in the tournament with Bant Control, I decided that I really wanted to play a deck that was a bit more fun, kind of more smashing, and had a bit of a faster start. A lot of the games that went to time, Bant is a very grindy deck. While it is very good, it is not really my style, and so I kind of went back to a Lol armor sort of deck, but I took a lot of the elements of Bant, and I think that one of the things that the deck had been lacking is it didn't really have an end game or even a mid game. And some of the additions here I've really liked. Done just a couple games, but it's been a lot of fun to play this deck. It is so much more fun to play than Bant Control, at least for me. And I mean, the feeling of getting a Geist and then just untapping, strapping on armor and rancor, and just winning on the spot is so beautiful. I can't even tell you. But so kind of what I've added in, I really like Dungeon Geists, and they just did a remarkable job against some of the aggro matchups. And there's kind of a neat little benefit you get from Cavern of Souls, where if you name Spirit, it also works for Dungeon Geists. So the other really MVP in this deck has been REBORN defenses. And most of the kind of more controlling decks are running 3 to 4 copies of Supreme Verdict. And so with that in mind, if you can just defenses, you can just essentially untap and win. But the other card that I really like is I added in Curse of Echoes, which not only buffs up Ethereal Armor, but is very, very good against any deck that's going to be running counter spells, Sphinx's Revelation, just a lot of great spells you can copy with it. So I've been excited to add that to the board. I did some games against Rakdos and also Golgari zombies, and then just mono red burn. And what I found is that the aggro matches are kind of hard. So I added in 2 of the Supreme Verdict to the board just to kind of help shore up that matchup. But I think that this deck really has a lot of possibility, and I'm very excited to be playing it again. So I will see you guys here in just a minute for a 2-man queue. Okay guys, here we are with our return with the Lol Armor deck, and going to be on the play. Great opening hand. We've got Farseek, Geist. I mean, some of the cards that I think that we've added into this deck that it didn't have before are just major powerhouses. You've got Farseek, Thragtusk, Revelation, Restoration Angel, a lot of other cards that really do a lot. And so I'm really hoping that this time around the deck is a little bit more powerful. Like, Farseek is so good, I'm just crazy to have not played with it before, especially in a 3-color deck. And like now we just essentially go Geist into armor, and it's just a total beating. Like, this alone can just take over the game. Predator use is definitely cute, but not good enough. And I mean, Dungeon Geists have been a great addition too. I really, really love what they're doing. Got me out to some sticky situations against aggro decks and just keep the pressure on. So really, really happy with them in this deck, especially with the interaction of Angel to be able to change targets. And now it's pretty much all wrapped up except for the tears. Yeah, there we go. Turn 5. Get it done. This is so much better than Bant Control, at least for me. It's not close. I think we saw him play 1 card, so yeah. Pacifism seems really good. If he's green, he's probably got Rancor. I mean, we do too, but we could bring in Verdict. Probably bring in Sphere, Thragtusk, most likely. Let's see, we can take out Rootborn defenses. What else? we're pretty much just going to go for speed on this one. Revelation to refill. I don't actually think we're making too many changes here. I think we just add in the pacifisms and the detention sphere and call it a day. Maybe put in more Thragtusk. I guess what I'm thinking of maybe either shaving Revelation or Thragtusk and then fitting in the other one, essentially. But, I mean, drawing a bunch of cards is it's certainly useful to get more stuff. More of a kind of a late game. I think I'm going to actually just... Going more for like a quick win here. I think I'm just going to bring in another Thragtusk. And just kind of run it like that. And this opening hand is just beautiful. Like the joy you get from going turn 3 Geist into Flight, Rancor, whatever you want to call it, is just you have to do it. It's awesome. And here we're definitely just racing. Geist is just such a problem. And I mean, Geist is just beautiful against like opposing Rancors. It's such a great card. So now, got a couple options. I think what we're going to do is just Pacifism Spectral Flight to get the most mileage out here. I mean, we could also like Dungeon Geist, but if he kills it, it's kind of awkward. I mean, this way, I guess he could have... what the hell's that card? The green-black, get rid of permanent 3 or less. What is it? Abrupt Decay. So he could have Abrupt Decay, and Geist gets around it, but I mean, and he could also have removal. I guess Geist is also damage. Yeah, I guess we'll just Dungeon Geists here. I think it's a little bit more likely that he has Abrupt Decay than that he has, oh god, the mono black kill. What is that card called? Well, you know what I'm talking about. 1 black, 1 other. Kills any monocolored creature. And even if he has it, it's really not the end of the world. We're still winning this race. Okay, so he did have ultimate price. Well, you know, 50-50, right? So now we'll just pacify that, and then drop down Rancor plus Flight. So I guess if he's got Abrupt Decay, he's got us, but nope. There you go. Way, way faster. Yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed that. We will see you for the next one.